Hey, my name is Derek Yaniger, and I'm a retro artist who has been making art for over 40 years. I grew up in the 60s and I always loved retro art, so I kind of always wanted to do that as a passion. I ended up working for ad agencies and Marvel Comics, Cartoon Network, but it just didn't flip my switches, you know? So I started doing that retro thing, the thing that I loved as a child. I've been fortunate enough to work with a lot of great people. Tiki Oasis, you know, I've done a lot of record covers for folks. And then also Tiki Farm, making mugs. You know, I had to kiss a lot of frogs before I got to the place where I was really happy. Right out of school, I started working for a design studio in Atlanta, Georgia, and it was, it was a sweatshop. It didn't flip my switches. Dragon Con convention in Atlanta, I met some guys from Marvel, showed them my work and got a gig working for Marvel. So from like late 80s to the mid 90s, that was all I was doing. Doing both pencils and inks, and worked on a lot of different titles, Web of Spider-Man, Transformers. But you know, after about 5-6 years of that, I got kind of tired of it. At that time, Cartoon Network was using a lot of artists in Atlanta. So I started working for Cartoon Network, which was kind of much more natural to me and felt much more, you know, relaxed. I was doing something that belonged to somebody else. I wanted to create something that was mine. And as a child, I was obsessed with cartoon images. It was around 2000 I decided, you know, I want to do this. I just want to do this. I want to create this retro world and, you know, emulate the style of the 50s and 60s. Obviously, you can't have retro culture without tiki culture. And I was crazy about it. I was working on my tiki lounge, you know, / studio. Tiki art has been a big part of my life, as you know, also other genres, you know, burlesque and rockabilly, cocktail culture, beatnik. I mean, I love all of it. But tiki has a special place in my heart because that's kind of where it all started. Jack Davis, he used a lot of work in Mad Magazine and EC Comics. I mean, this stuff as a kid just floored me. So it was while I was working for Cartoon Network that I started and brought all of these things together to create Derek art, to create my world that I always wanted to do. That was it. Once I had it kind of figured out, I went. And thankfully there were other people that dug this retro thing just as much as me, and I'm really fortunate to get to do it. Why do I dig retro so much? Why? I think it's just all the stuff I saw as a child. All these just made me want to do it, you know? And it was later on in life when I started working for Cartoon Network that it kind of reignited, you know, doing all that cartoon art. And a lot of that Cartoon Network stuff, the backgrounds especially, had a wonderful 50s, you know, painted look. So I think that's what really got it going again and got me, you know, in the mindset that that's what I want to do. I don't want to do other people's property anymore. I want to dance to the beat of my own bongos. You dig me?